We always talk about self improvement, self development, and growth. And we've talked about it to the point that it's actually become like really mainstream lately. In the last few years, since I've been writing articles and submitting them to different websites and magazines, I've noticed that the category of self improvement has been showing up a lot lately when it was never really there before. And to be honest with you, I think this is really good news. Uh, but what does it really mean to self improve? What are we really improving when we self improve? And what self are we improving? We each have two selves, our wounded self and our core self. Our core self is the true self, our natural soul self, our essence. Our core self is our passions, our joys, our gifts and talents, our ability to love, our creativity. We come into this life as our core self. And when this self is loved and valued by our parents, guardians, aunts, uncles, grandparents, whoever, we continue to naturally grow our God given gifts and talents and manifest the fullness of our being. This self wants to improve by learning the skills necessary to fully express or have the ability to express itself. But when this self is not seen and valued in the ways that we need, we create an alternative self, a self where we hope to have control over getting the love that we need to feel safe. This is our false self, our wounded self, our ego self. This self is filled with the false beliefs that we absorb as we're growing up, beliefs that end up limiting our true core selves. This self does not need improving, this self needs healing. I think a lot of people don't realize just how misleading the term self improvement can sometimes be, because we don't have or we don't want to improve our wounded selves. We don't want to improve on the ways that we lie or manipulate and avoid in our attempts to have control over getting love and avoiding pain and hurt. We don't want to improve on our many addictions to substances and processes. We don't want to improve on our anger or our compliance, our withdrawal, and our resistance. What we want is to heal. Healing and improving are not the same thing. We can certainly self improve when it comes to skills. We can improve in sport, art, music, writing, cooking. We can improve our health and well being by improving our diet and exercise programs. We can improve in the knowledge that we need to be more successful regarding work and money. We might be able to improve our relationships by learning new communication skills. But what if acquiring new knowledge and skills does not improve our health or our ability to be financially successful or our relationships? And what if learning new skills doesn't doesn't bring us more joy and inner peace? It might mean that we need to heal the underlying fears and false beliefs that cause us to be anxious or depressed, stressed out, guilt ridden, shamed, withdrawn, angry, sad. Sometimes self improvement just means practicing a skill. And other times it means that we need to participate in a deep healing process. For example, many people try to improve their health by losing weight and exercising. But if their food addictions are covering over unhealed pain, they might not be able to just change their diet. They might need to open to a healing process in order to eventually improve. But here's the thing, if you're really trying to self improve, but you find that you're stuck and unable to progress, or you find that you have no joy or inner peace, You might want to look into the possibility that unhealed pain and beliefs are what's blocking your progress and causing you so much hurt. It's easy to improve yourself when you don't have all of the hurdles blocking your way. If you have old beliefs or false beliefs about your adequacy or your self worth, these beliefs may be blocking your ability to take loving action on your own behalf. All of your efforts to self improve will not bring you the satisfaction that you're seeking if you have beliefs that are keeping you limited in fully expressing your true core self. If you're stuck, then you need to seek out a healing process that will move you out of the fears and beliefs that are limiting you. Healing these fears and limiting beliefs will open up the door to improvement in your life in so many different ways.